Dear listener, welcome to my channel. Topic of this video is exercises on periodic and aperiodic, that is non-periodic signal. Already published 2 videos on this topic. This video covers extra exercises for practice. These are the links of previous video. So on the fast track, we will see the definition of periodicity of the signal. When a discrete time signal x of n satisfy the condition x of n plus capital N is equal to x of n for any positive integer value of n, then the signal x of n is periodic. Otherwise, signal is aperiodic. So for the periodicity, the following condition should be satisfied, that is x of n is equal to x of n plus capital N, where capital N is the fundamental period. Fundamental period can be present as k multiple of n for periodic signal, where k is an integer. That is x of n is equal to x of k into capital N plus n. To prove the periodicity, we use the equation n is equal to 2 pi m, where m is an integer. In previous video, all details are given about how to prove the periodicity. Now, this video is mainly focuses on the exercises problem of the periodic signal. First exercise, x of n is equal to cos of 0.5 pi n plus 0.3. So this is the phase. So we are going to ignore this portion. Now we require to replace n by n plus capital N. Now we are interested only in this section of capital N. Then 0.5 pi capital N is equal to 2 pi m. We equate this portion is equal to 2 pi m to show the periodicity. After that, we are getting n is equal to 4m, and we can observe that all terms are rational, there is no irrational term. So for example, for m equal to 1, 2, 3, n can be present in the form of integer. So here m can be 1, 2, 3 dash dash dash. The fundamental period of this signal is equal to 4, and that's why the signal is periodic in nature. Let us see the next example. This signal composed of two portions. This is the first part and this is the second part. Now in the first part, we replace this n by n plus n1 and this n by n plus n2. We equate that portion to the 2 pi m1 and 2 pi m2 respectively. After solving the equation, we are getting n1 is equal to 20 divided by 3 m1. And here, when the m1 is multiple of 3, this can be an integer number. Therefore, fundamental period of this signal is 20 and the signal is periodic. Now we see the second part. Here, when m2 is equal to 1, 2, 3 dash dash dash, the signal is periodic and having the fundamental period 8. Now first part is periodic and second part is periodic. Therefore, the entire signal is periodic. And fundamental period is given by LCM of both fundamental period. So LCM of 20 and 8 is 40. So therefore signal is periodic with the fundamental period 40. See this next problem. Here again, this is the phase factor. We ignore this. N is replaced by n plus capital N. After solving the equation, we are getting 0.2 pi n is equal to 2 pi m. N is equal to 10 m. For m is equal to 1, 2, 3, this will represent the integer. Fundamental period of this signal is 10 and the signal is periodic in nature. See the next example. Again, this represents the phase. We replaced n by n plus capital N. We are interested only this in the portion of the 0.25 pi n. 0.25 pi n, we equate this portion to the 2 pi m. After solving the equation, we are getting n is equal to 8m. Here, n is integer when the m are in the range of 1, 2, 3 dash dash dash. Therefore, the signal is periodic and the fundamental period of the signal is 8. Next exercise, again the combination of the sine and cos component. So first n is replaced by n plus n1 and second n is replaced by n plus n2. We equate that portion is equal to 2 pi m1 and 2 pi m2 respectively. After solving this, we are getting n1 is equal to 4 m1. Therefore, the signal is periodic and having the fundamental period 4. And this signal is periodic and having the fundamental period 8. As both parts are periodic, therefore given signal is periodic and the fundamental period of the signal is nothing but the LCM of 4 and 8, which is equal to 8. Therefore, given signal is periodic with fundamental period 8. Now see the next example. This is again the combination of the two parts. So this is the first part. We replaced n by n plus n1 and this n by n plus n2. Now we equate this particular n1 portion and n2 portion with respect to 2 pi m. Therefore, 0.5 pi n1 is equal to 2 pi m1 and 0.25 n2 is equal to 2 pi m2. After the solving the equation, we can see that like our previous example, for m1 1 2 3 dash dash dash, this signal is periodic and having the fundamental period equal to 4. So first part is periodic in nature, and for the second part we can check that for any value of m2, n2 can't be integer because of this presence of pi factor, which is not a rational number, because the value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14 dash dash dash. Therefore, for any value of m2, that is for any value of integer m2, n2 cannot be integer. So therefore this portion is aperiodic in nature. When first part is periodic and second is aperiodic, the total signal is aperiodic in nature. Again, the signal composed of two parts. We first replace this n by n plus n1 and this n by n plus n2. We equate 2 pi n1 divided by 3 is equal to 2 pi m1, and similarly here we separate out the part. After solving the equation, we are getting n1 is equal to 3m1 and n2 is equal to 5m2. This portion is periodic with fundamental period of 3, and this portion is periodic with fundamental period of 5. Therefore, as both parts are periodic, the given signal is periodic and fundamental period of the signal is given by LCM of 3 and 5, which is equal to 15. Next, now this time in this example there is a multiplication of these two parts, cos n by 6 into cos of pi n by 6. Here we require to use trigonometry formula. Cos a into cos b is equal to cos a plus b plus cos a minus b by 2. So here if we correlate these two equations, a is n by 6 and b is pi n by 6. After that calculation, a plus b and a minus b. Now we substitute here. Therefore our x of n is become 1 by 2 cos of n 1 plus pi divided by 6 plus cos n 1 minus pi divided by 6. Now first part is this n, this part, and this is the second part. So first n is replaced by n plus n1 and this n is replaced by n plus n2. We are interested in the n1 and n2 portion. So we equate that portion is equal to 2 pi m. Therefore n1 1 plus pi, see n1 1 plus pi divided by 6 is equal to 2 pi m1, and similarly n2 into 1 minus pi divided by 6 is equal to 2 pi m2. After the solving the equation, we are getting n1 and n2. Now we can see that for any value, for any integer value of m1, n can't be integer because of this presence of pi and 1 plus pi. So signal is aperiodic in nature. So thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.